Two demons, one slayer. Players clash in Doom Eternal's battle mode. So that's my movie guy trailer voice. But I'm wondering if you're a gamer like me, where whenever you play a game, you're always striving to better yourself. How can you use the strategy, the tactics, really understand the game and really take full advantage of everything at your disposal? I know when you are thinking Doom Eternal, you're thinking single player, but I'm pretty sure there's a community that's kind of like-minded like me that are kind of anxious for Doom Eternal's battle mode, the multiplayer mode that's going to be launching with Doom Eternal. I'm excited about it, and so before we even have Doom Eternal released, I wanted to do a little bit of coaching. I'm going to take the video of what we've seen so far of battle mode and put my 2 cents in. What could the Doomslayer have done better, or what great things did the Doomslayer do that I want to incorporate into my game? Well, welcome back. My name is Image Omega, and I'm going to do something a little unorthodox here. Normally, when we talk about coaching up or really learning about a game, the game's already out, and there's been some strategies that have been proven, and the game's kind of evolved a little bit since its release. Battle mode is Doom Eternal's multiplayer offering, and I know most people, they don't really think about multiplayer when they think Doom Eternal. They really want that single player, but what's so great about battle mode is it's pulling a lot of the best elements, the things that you love about the single player campaign in Doom Eternal, and bringing that to the multiplayer front. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about everything from the perspective of the Slayer, as in this video played by James Duggan over at IGN. And the big reason why I want to focus on the Slayer, that's what I know best. Like if you already played Doom 2016, you have an idea of what the Doom Slayer is capable of. And really, it all just boils down to what the Slayer's role is in battle mode is my forte. Just go out there, run, gun, frag. I know how to do that. I know how to commentate on that. When it comes to playing as the demons, I think you're really going to have to understand the demon's kit, each individual demon's kit, their abilities, and also to know how they synergize with each other. And in this game, the Mancubus, see him? He's like a tank. That means that he's going to have a lot of health. In fact, I even have some notes behind me. 3,750 health for this guy, right? While this guy here, he starts with a measly 2,000 health. The Doomslayer starts with 175 health, 125 armor. Let's see what this Doomslayer is capable of, and let's take special note that this arena is very circular. And when you're just learning the game and playing in the heat of the moment, it's hard to keep track of all those things. But lucky for us, we're going to go through this video anyways, step by step, and start coaching up some battle mode. So without further ado, let's get into it. So this Doomslayer, like we said, he's got a full arsenal. That means all the weapons minus the BFG and the double jump, the dash, he's got it all, the full kit. So if you're used to a stacked out Slayer in single player, you're gonna have that same Slayer at your disposal in multiplayer. Now right away, the Mancubus and the Revenant, they're in good starting positions. They kind of have the Doomslayer centered here. Now the Slayer immediately goes for the Mancubus, which I think, like we said, he's like the tank, so that's kind of a mistake. And you notice right there, look at this. His screen is absolutely messed up. The only reason why we can even see where the Doomslayer is right now, and this is the Mancubus's point of view, is because the demons can see the Slayer with this little outline. See that little outline? They can see that for the majority of the time as long as one of the demons kind of have line of sight. If the Slayer hides long enough, that line of sight is broken, and you'll see this little indicator pop up that says outline is hidden. That's when the Doomslayer becomes most dangerous, because now he can flank and start trying to use angles to his disposal. Let's keep going. So the Doomslayer does his damage, does get out of that smoke, and that actually pushes the Mancubus off, which leaves him to chase down the Revenant. Now this is beautiful. See what he did right there? Notice that the words in the middle of the screen say detonate. That means he's using the mod where once he shoots a rocket, all he has to do is, if he's using a mouse, right click and the rocket will explode wherever it is currently. Watch what's going to happen here. So boom, he fires a rocket, and then around the corner, see this? Around the corner, really the rocket's right next to the Revenant, he's able to do damage. And look at all those beautiful numbers just popping up. That's a lot of damage. So now, look at the Revenant, he's almost about half health. He is definitely our primary target anyways, but more so now that he's so damaged. Boom, and another rocket, and then the Revenant got stuck. That's maybe just not knowing the map. And then right there, that's the Ballista. That is just like a railgun if you ever played Quake 2 or Quake 3 or Quake Live, I guess. And so, oh, even Quake Champions, huh? Railguns in that too. And so there you go, bang. Now he's going to try to focus down the Mancubus, and here's a really interesting thing that happens. Check this out. So he's going to go around, this is the outside edge of the arena. He's going to go down this corridor here. But when he does that, the Mancubus is already playing his game of hide and seek. Because once he's down by himself, you'll notice that the Revenant has 20 seconds to respawn. So that means for 20 seconds, that the Mancubus has to basically stay alive. And he's already burned 6 seconds off the clock. See where he is right now? Playing hide and seek with that little pillar right there. Boom. Now, this is where it's really interesting. Look, the outline of the Doomslayer came back, and he's coming around this pillar. Mancubus is going to recognize that, pop a smoke right here, and now the Doomslayer is flying blind and just eating damage. So what does he have to do? He has to retreat. But here, he's so low, that should have been an easy kill, I think, especially since the Revenant's right now coming back into the play. But they just couldn't sandwich him. He makes good use of the outside edges and narrowly avoids death right there. At this point, what I would have done is stayed at the upper level and try to make my way around the outside edges, try to find myself completely on the other side of the map and see if I can find some resources to get my health back up. But he pulls off a nice little rocket there. You saw those numbers just kind of just flying up in the air. And now, look what he noticed. Revenant. Little to no life. Mancubus, I don't know. Somewhere on the right side of this arena. So he's going to go right for him. He pulls out the scope. Up. Bang. Beautiful shot. That was gorgeous. Revenant down. Now, the Mancubus, again, back into hiding mode. Look, he found his another pillar again. He's trying to hide, he's trying to heal, he's dropped his heal down. He's only about half health, and that's 3,000 is a lot, or 3,750 is a lot of health to try to get back in a short amount of time. But the Doomslayer is not able to close, not able to capitalize. Now this is where I think he made a mistake. This here, where he's at, is a little bit of a ramp. He went to the bottom side of the ramp and found himself fighting with one, demons in his face, and then two, with elevation not on his side. Always choose elevation if you ever have the choice. Always try to fight where you're shooting down, never up. Especially with the rocket launcher, you want to be able to get that nice, sweet splash damage. Great shots from the Ballista right there. Boom, up, and I think here he's gonna get some more good shots. Oh, this is a great one. Look, you can see that, like that detonate serves him so well. Bang, around the corner. And then here, again, he's losing elevation. I think he's desperately trying hard to chase down that Revenant. Bang, gets the kill. So that was a good play. Now he finds himself again in the Mancubus's face, but this is where things also get super interesting. You can see the entire top HUD. This is the view from the Doomslayer, so I can only imagine that he's going to be able to see everybody's health at all times as they can see his health at all times. Burns down that Mancubus. Round one over. Doomslayer gets the point. Alright, and there's that outline as hidden indicator. Here's where I want to kind of quickly show you some of these upgrades. First of all, every single round, the demons and the Doomslayer all have their choice of upgrades. Immediately here, you see Burning Hate, Resource Drain, Speed Demon, Dashing, Double Down, which is access to a second sort of equipment like the Frag Grenade, and then of course Master Carver. He chooses Mobility. Let's go into round two. Now round two, it gets pretty interesting because the Slayer here, he is now trying to, I guess, really pinpoint where exactly these demons are going to end up, and he's just on the offensive. What's interesting is that he's finding himself sandwiched and just getting hit from both sides. And so he somehow still kills the Mancubus while the Revenant was shooting him in the back. And seemingly, either he gets away or the Revenant's just kind of playing it safe while the Doomslayer is trying to recollect himself. Definitely plenty of time because the Mancubus is right back up. 3, 2, 1, boom. Mancubus is back up, and now the Doomslayer, he's trying to cut off this Revenant. Notice what he's doing. He went back to that low ground. What do we say? That low ground is not it. Don't go there. Fighting for the low ground, and also because the Revenant can fly, look, he flew off from a higher vantage point, so that means he can fly higher up, and then 2, he's back towards the center, so he has a lot of escape routes to get away from the Doomslayer. Doomslayer not sure where exactly he is. Revan is back to safety, and he has the Mancubus there right on his side. Doomslayer almost ignores that Revenant again and kind of goes off after the Mancubus, which to me, that's just an odd choice. You don't want to try to kill the tank first. You want to try to kill the DPS or the damage dealers first, especially since they have a smaller health pool. And still chasing down that Mancubus. Boom, he's right there. There we go. So he does get the kill. But then at this point, I believe the Revenant is just going to be able to kite him around. Like, his mobility is so hard to match. I mean, he can literally fly around the map. Very, very tough to kind of pinpoint him. Again, the Doomslayer is new to this battle mode, so he's still kind of getting used to his mobility, and he wasn't able to quite get to where the Revenant was getting fast enough. Now again, Mancubus is back up. You know, Mancubus is so far away from the Revenant, I would still try to kind of keep my eye on getting the Revenant, but he demolishes. So maybe that's me just thinking, hey, kill the smaller health pool first, but he demolishes that Mancubus. So maybe if you do notice that the Mancubus is like an easy target for you, if that tank is just an easy target and you're able to kill it over and over again, and the other demon is nowhere to be found, well, why not? Take the easy kill. Revenant's dishing out a lot of damage. This is, I believe, where the Revenant should be pushing, even though it's 2 versus 1. I'm sorry, it's 1 versus 1. That's what I meant to say. And he should have got the kill right there, but I think he kind of realized to push a little bit too late, and now the Doomslayer has got some separation between him and the Revenant. Mancubus is back up. Mancubus is almost about to die again, but gets the kill right there at the end. Round 2 goes to the demons. Here we can see some of the demon upgrades. Mancubus is choosing unstable trigger for round 2. And then you notice that as soon as we get to round 3, that's where we're going to kind of top out as far as our upgrades. This is a best of 5, so up to 5 rounds available, so best 3 out of 5. That Ballista is definitely working for the Doomslayer. I really feel like that's going to be my favorite, my go-to gun. So if you have the twitch skills, if you have the aim with the Doomslayer, I think the scope, the Ballista, those are going to be 2 favorites. Immediately here, Doomslayer's in trouble right off the gate. He's essentially fighting, again, 2-on-1, but at the same time. So when I say that, of course, there's 2 demons, right? Wow, he does get the Mancubus kill, and he was able to collect all his resources again. The Revenant should have been there. I'm not sure what happened. I'm not sure where the Revenant went, but the Doomslayer did exactly what he needs to do. Get a kill, get some health. And those kills could even be from these smaller demons. Get that health back up. Great play. Outline is hidden, using that to his advantage slightly. Revenant is now just hiding. So Doomslayer is just trying to figure out where do I go. You know, when the Revenant is hiding like that, and you're absolutely not certain where he is going to be, I would perch up, again, high ground, center, figure out where he is, and then quickly, you know, just kind of beeline right to him as soon as I figure that out, figure out where he's at. And now, of course, every arena is going to be different, but I noticed the Revenant has been kind of doing that same thing to the Doomslayer, using this middle platform to his advantage, where the Doomslayer should be doing the same thing, but to the demons. Look at that awesome Ballista shot again. Bang, another good Ballista shot. And Revenant, yet again, escapes pushing himself back towards the center, making the Doomslayer chase him around pillars. So you got to be careful about that. There's a time to flank, but there's also a time to just kind of chase the exact location of where they're at. Doomslayer's hidden. This is what I'm talking about. He definitely needs to be using this elevation here. This is a great play. The only thing that he could have done differently here, which would have made it better, is if he would have shot, as he was coming up that jump pad, shot a grenade down at the kind of the lower ramp side here towards where the Mancubus currently is. That way there's some damage, kind of almost like gets the demons to stop in their track once they see that damage occurring or that fire raining down right in front of them, and gives them a slight second to pause, so that way the Doomslayer can close this distance right here a little bit faster. But he gets a nice direct rocket right on the Revenant. He gets hit with the smoke. This should be an easy kill. Bang. Yep. Revenant down. Now this is where it gets really interesting. This is tough because one, he's at low health, but he has the Mancubus on the ropes. Man, yeah, there we go. Using his range to his advantage, the Slayer did an awesome job there. Definitely got the kill just because he used his range. All right, look at this one. So far, round one, he got dashing. Dash regenerates more quickly. Glory kills and chainsaw kills instantly refresh dash. Remember that. He needs to be using that to his advantage. He got the upgrade. He should be using those glory kills to help him out there. Master Carve. You chainsaw more quickly. Enemies killed with a chainsaw drop more ammo, and fuel regeneration time is reduced by 10 seconds per pip. All that means is if you run out of fuel, you're going to gain at least one fuel cell back faster. Okay, and then BFG 9000. He's definitely going to get this one here. There's Endless Rage. You can pause and look at that. But no, he's Fist of Fury, BFG 9000. Essentially, gain access to the BFG weapon. This is a really interesting perk, really interesting weapon to kind of add to your arsenal. I'm not sure which one I'm going to be taking when battle mode is in my hands, but I like this choice for what he's up against. So round four. Round four. All right, immediately outlines hidden. He's in a good spot. Both the demons are pulling up together exactly as they should be, and notice what they're using those lesser demons to kind of shield them, give them some cannon fodder. All right, so Revenant again kind of looking for him, backed off, but notice again using that center platform. And if the Doomslayer realizes that the Revenant is constantly going to that center area, he should not be putting his back to the middle. He's putting himself into the middle. He can be shot at by multiple angles, whether it's from the lesser demons or from the two-player demons. So this is a bad position. This is a bad spot for him to be in. He's getting hit by both sides immediately. Yep, there's the big damage, big guns coming out from the Revenant. And somehow still is able to create space. But then he puts himself right back into that middle position. He needs to have his back up against the wall. Yeah, that was a tough one. I think he kind of got a little bit greedy there, trying to kill the Mancubus. And the Mancubus, with 48 health left to spare, was able to finish the kill. Let's look at these upgrades. So these upgrades here are for the Mancubus, I believe. Yes, so Quick Smoke. So that's the Mancubus ability. He moves 50% faster for 3 seconds after using his Smoke Bomb ability. Hot Like Fire, your flamethrower fuel charges 100% faster. And Team Heal. If you're the tank, and your damage dealer should be kind of circling around you for the most part. So being able to heal your teammate, yeah, that's kind of a no-brainer to me. Final round, so it's 2-2. There is no time limit. They decided that you wouldn't put a time limit on a chess match, or not a chess match, a tennis match. So they wanted to kind of do that same thing here, where they just let the epic battle keep on going. All right, Doomslayer's on the outskirts. He's again putting his back to the middle. Now I think he knows where both demons are. I can only see the Mancubus right now. I can't see the Revenant, but I think they're more so kind of in front of him. But still, this gives the Revenant the option, the ability to start firing down on him at the same time, and you don't want that. You want to have them kind of lined up as much as possible. Yep, there's the Revenant, and that's exactly what the Revenant was trying to do, was trying to cut him from behind. Good ballista shots. Good Doomslayer. He's just a little bit slow getting up that jump pad. He's back in the middle, and he's okay. All right, now BFG out. So this is super interesting. Here's the BFG. Here's a shot. Bang. That does some good damage. Not quite nearly enough. And I think this is a mistake using the BFG this early, trying to just get that one kill on that Revenant. I think that's a mistake. Well, we'll only know with time, but I think there's a better use. I think a better use is using that to kill the last demon remaining, or if they're clumped up together. Like, look, they're clumped up together right now. They're both trying to desperately heal. What would a BFG to their face do right there, instead of just the ballista or the rockets that he was firing? All right, eating a lot of rockets right there. And the Revenant's able to get a little bit of health back, and he's able to get away scot-free. All right, so again, more cat and mouse. He's cutting through the center, which is not bad in this case. Does get that detonation on that rocket, almost with that grenade. Okay, cool. Got the kill with the machine gun or the heavy cannon. Now he just needs to find the Mancubus. So how great would it have been, again, so that nice blitz shot, if he had BFG right there. BFG right there. That would have been game over. Slayer wins. So this is where things really do start getting deep, as far as like, when do you use these resources? Which resources do you get? I mean, look how low that he was before the Revenant was able to come back in. All right, he's going straight for it here. I think he got a little bit of tunnel vision, really wanting to get this Mancubus down and out, and he's not necessarily paying attention to his health. He's very low. Does get the Mancubus, does get health back. This could be trouble for the Revenant, but again, the Revenant's just so fast. He's trying to use his rockets to his advantage. This is when he needs to be switching to something that's a little bit more hit scan, like the ballista, the scope, or just the heavy cannon in general. Those rockets were not doing it for him. Yeah, so Revenant kited him all around the map, went back to his trusty middle platform so he can quickly get out of there. Yeah, he should have been going for, so he's going for a lot of those detonations in the air, when I think he should have been going for more of the splash damage on the ground. I'm not exactly certain. Good kill there. Good kill. There's the hit scan weapon. I'm not exactly sure how much splash damage this rocket launcher does, but they have said that they've beefed up the damage, so we'll see. We'll see how that all goes. Yeah, so a lot of hide and seek. Wow. How, oh my gosh. How close. Did you see the Mancubus health? 159. He really had the Mancubus on the ropes. He got a little bit too close there. He should have used the range. I know the Mancubus is underneath this little cavern here, but wow. I'm not even sure what the Mancubus hit him with. Just his flamethrowers, and that does it. 3 rounds to the demons, 2 rounds to the Doomslayer. Very, very close match. So let this play out a little bit here. But yeah, there's the victory right to the demons. That's a pretty cool victory screen. So big takeaways, big things that we can focus on for our own battle mode games is use the arena to your advantage. You never want to find yourself in the middle of the arena where this guy can be over here, and then this guy can be flying around you, shooting down from over here. That's not a good place to be. And then of course, we know that, hey, he's got the smaller health pool. Target him first. Target him second. First, second. Unless of course you just know that you're gonna be able to take this guy out, and then the Revenant is gonna be easy pickings. So that's kind of, but really that's maybe another reason why you should target him first. If he's easy pickings, get this guy. And then finally, the BFG choice at the end. I love the BFG choice. I just don't agree with when he shot it. I think it's going to be like a one and done type thing as far as the upgrade goes. So maybe save the BFG for when both of these demons are clumped up together, just right on top of each other, blast them both, or for when you've killed one and then you got another one just kind of sitting there. BFG. That would make me very, very happy. Alright, so what do you guys think of battle mode so far? I would love to hear your opinions. Do me a favor, comment down below. And again, if this is your first time here, consider subscribing so that way you can be notified and be one of the first ones to see all the new Doom Eternal videos I put up. I'm excited for this mode. I'll be covering the single player, I'll be covering the multiplayer. I'm going to really deep dive into everything I can. This is some exciting times with the first-person shooter. It's been a while since I've been anxious to play a first-person shooter like this again. And first-person shooters are what I grew up with. They are what I competed with when I used to compete in first-person shooters. So this is it. This is in my blood. I love it. Let me know what you guys thought, and that'll do it for me. I'll see you guys next time.